go to overtime, just back and forth. Cowboys score, take the lead. Jacksonville comes right back, and then Dallas got the turnover. You thought they could seal it, but the Jags forcing the 3 and out, and then Lawrence, who was really brilliant in the second half, leads his team down. Game-time field goal at the buzzer, and here we are. The Jags won the toss. They get the ball. A touchdown wins it. If not, the Cowboys will get an opportunity. And they will start on the 25. And so a lot of pressure on Dallas's defense here. You know, they got shredded a little bit in this second half, and obviously playoff berth on the line for them. You see Lawrence, he's been terrific.
They have, and a lot of the reason they've struggled a little bit on defense, meaning Dallas, is because of the play. I mean, you look at that second half, 3 touchdowns. Of course, he had the 2 turnovers, the pick, and the late fumble. But for Trevor Lawrence to put the pick behind him and respond, then to put the fumble with under 2 minutes, minute 30, a fumble, then you get the ball back and you lead a game-time drive. It says a lot about this young kid. He's going to get first crack here in overtime.
They'll run it first to Etienne. There's not much there. He's got a 100-yard day, though. 103 yards today for Etienne. Lawrence over 300 yards. Zay Jones with 3 touchdowns receiving. Four-man rush. Lawrence loads up far side, nobody home. Miscommunication that time. I think Marvin Jones was the intended receiver, and they'll regroup on 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You see Marvin Jones off to the right. They have what they call route adjustments. And when there's a single high safety or 2 high safeties, the route is different. In that case, it was 2 high. So Trevor Lawrence is expecting him to continue to run the sideline for a little bit of a go ball shot. He sits it down thinking it was 1 high safety, and that's why the ball's so off the mark.
3rd and 9. Jags are 8 of 11 on 3rd down today, and that's going to make it harder.
Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's on Juwan Taylor's playing hurt. He left the game with a hamstring injury, but when Cam Robinson, the other tackle, went out, he came back in.
And you see him right here. He just kind of flinches, starts his set. And oftentimes, these pass rushers can get into your brain as a pass protector, and you're trying to anticipate that count. Just move a little early. Find your pass rushers. Micah Parsons, bottom of the screen, one of the best in the league.
3rd and long. Pressure coming. Lawrence going to set up a screen. Etienne, long way to go. Gets the block, not going to get there. He got relatively close, but he needed to get to the 35 as Anthony Barr was there on the stop. We got an injured Cowboy and a couple of injured Cowboys on the play. Deshaun Wright. You see he's potentially a little unsteady there. I think Barr and Wright ran into each other on that tackle.
Oh, yeah, he comes in and he hits Etienne first, and then he gets a little friendly fire from Donovan Wilson and Barr. The 3 of them all kind of ran into each other, so hopefully Nelson's okay. He kind of took it from all angles. It's a smart call by Doug Peterson. 3rd and 14, you pick up 11. In his mind, that's like adding 11 yards to this punt. You don't want to punt from inside your own 20-yard line. Maybe now you can flip the position here and have a little better shot at keeping him out of field goal range to end the game.
Yeah, Logan Cook will punt away. Dallas defense gets their hold. Cook. And I'd like to welcome those of you who just joined us here in Jacksonville. Terrific game, back and forth. Jags coming down the field. Last second drive field goal to send it in overtime, where it's 34-all with Mike Pereira, Aaron Andrews, Greg Olson. I'm Kevin Burkhardt. Richie Zions, our producer. Rich Russo, our director. So now that the Jags have had the ball, any score wins it. Dallas, if they win, they're in the playoffs. That's what's on the line.
Yeah, and over the years, we saw it last week even, more recently, this is where Dak Prescott shines. Ball in his hands, must-win scenario, I'd let him take me down and end it.
Little flip to Pollard. Got some space up there. Gets a block. Breaks a tackle. First down and more. Pollard up to the 40. Speed and blocking, and a rare missed tackle by Oluwakan helped, and he's got 20.
Yeah, again, another speed option. We saw him run it earlier. This time it's executed much better. I think Oluwakan just misjudged the speed of Tony Pollard. Kind of takes a flat angle, and Pollard just outruns him for some extra yards after contact. There's that three-man bunch that we've seen him do it all day. Inside handoff.
Well, give it to Pollard right up the gut. Strong run again out to the 47. And just remember, Dallas's kicker, Brett Maher, has a monster leg. Realistically, if they get to the 40, so I'm talking 13 more yards, they'll have a field goal opportunity.
Yeah, so Jacksonville, they need to know that, right? They need to understand they need to create some sort of negative play, whether that's a sack, a tackle for loss, force a penalty. And we got about 15 yards to play with here before field goal is realistic. So, again, they're building the same formation time and time again. They're just playing a numbers count inside.
They'll run it, and nothing doing. Pollard goes nowhere as Rayshawn Jenkins has yet another tackle. He's amassed 1 million of them today. Brings up third down.
Well, we saw Dallas's defense show up their first possession on the field. Can Jacksonville answer in a game that's kind of gone back and forth? Both sides of the ball with both teams taking turns playing well. Can Jacksonville's defense come up with the play?
3rd and 4. Blitz coming. Prescott throws backwards and intercepted. Jenkins has another one. Racing down the sidelines. Rayshawn Jenkins is going to win it.
It is absolute madness here in Jacksonville. Wow. The ball gets deflected, clearly caught by Rayshawn Jenkins, who has had potentially the best game of his entire career. 2 interceptions, 18 tackles, a walk-off touchdown. You see the ball deflect right off Noah Brown. Picks it up clean out of the air. We just said, did Jacksonville have one more play in them on defense? And boy, did they ever.
So the Cowboys do not clinch a playoff spot, but the Jaguars are well in the playoff mix. A signature win in Doug Peterson's first season, a comeback led by Trevor Lawrence, and the defense, a 52-yard interception touchdown from Rayshawn Jenkins. Wow. What a game. In overtime, the Jaguars 40, the Cowboys 34. Back to Jacksonville after this.